Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I'm WXFan21, commentating this fantastic Metroid Prime Randomizer Weekly. Hope you all are excited as I am to get this thing started. We got Avina on the left, Jay on the right. I'll say it, Battle of Two Titans. Looking forward to this. I hope you all are. We're using the very rarely used Speed Gaming 6. Though it's been getting a lot more usage to get things started with all the tournaments that we have going on. Friendly reminder to make sure you're tuning into the Metroid Prime Echoes tournament that we have going on here at the Metroid Prime Randomizer community. And we're just waiting for the racers to get started, and here we go. Standard settings, folks, so pretty standard C we're gonna have here today. There's nothing crazy, no door rando, no two-way elevators, just pretty easy to get things started. And we get an energy tank to get things started in an alcove. Underneath the landing site, looked like a missile if I'm not mistaken. We'll get the racers synced up here momentarily. I'm also your tracker for this event. Well, this race. Pulling double duty. Here we go. Now we're getting things set, folks. Bear with us. Sup, Shine Sparking Mart. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing well, chat. We're gonna get right to Chozo. And looks like a suit of some kind hanging out over there on Grapple Ledge. Both racers are making their way right now over towards Hive Totem. Doing well, thank you, Mart. Waiting for the tracker to update here. A little slow today. 6 artifacts if you've never seen this before. It's how we have to do things. It's not the regular 12 artifacts as in the vanilla game. So, both racers heading to Hive Totem. Jay out to a bit of a lead. Again, I'm just waiting for the tracker here to update. Hive Totem is going to have... Space Jump. That's a great find. This will allow the racers to most likely make their way back on over to that grapple ledge. Especially for these two races. There's Morph. Morph over on Vault Ledge. And Jay gets an artifact. Missile in the tree. I'm waiting for the tracker to update, working on it with SpeedGaming, see if we can get this to move a little bit faster for you all. It was bombs at landing site! Okay. Well, the racers will gladly take that. Very interesting to get things started. Or bombs and space jump. Got a lot of good movement tech. Back into Chozo go the racers. Seed being very rude to get things started. A lot of back and forth. No missiles yet. Where is Vanilla Launcher? There's Launcher. Well, there's our logical launcher, so that's missiles for Jay. And Avina is actually moving away from missiles, which is not something that Avina should be doing here. There was a quick check. And I see more missiles. We'll see what Gallery Tunnel has. Oh, look. Gallery Tunnel has Varia suit. What a surprise. Please note my excitement. I feel like sometimes when I commentate these seeds, Varia's just hanging out in Gallery Tunnel. So Jays get 10 missiles. And Valid Seed! The flamethrower. Avina's got Launcher, heading to Gallery Tunnel. Jay's making a play for Vault. Jay pulling ahead of Avina right now. Is that Ice Spreader? I think that was Ice Spreader in Vault. And the question is, did Avina get Varia? Jay making a fast play for Magmore. This is an interesting play from Jay. Now Avina gets Varia. There we go. Now the tracker's working effectively. Power Bomb expansion for Jay. Now, I'm checking off Power Bombs here, folks. However, main Power Bomb's not been found yet. Avina's gonna take a quick, a reset. The route divergence is good. Da-na-na-na. That's right, chat. Dino dance time. Best music in Metroid Prime. So Avina's gonna make a play for the artifact hints. Jay's just booking it through Magmore. Most likely wants to go to Phendrana. Missile expansion for Jay in Storage Cavern. Oh, we're gonna find out where all these artifacts are. Didn't get a chance to see what was over at the site. What was the item? Was it a Metroid? Ooh, Jake gets grappled. Jay's gonna be careful. Jay's got 30 energy. Missile, thank you, Kirby. Avena's gonna head over to frigate crash site. There's a suit. That Phazon? That's gravity suit. Which Jay is going to purposely ignore. Avena's gonna go ahead and do this frigate crash site jump. And that's the first Metroid of the seed, but there's Jay's wave beam. First beam of the seed. We haven't seen hints yet from Avena's side. Avena has hints and never read them. There you go. Jay is gonna book it through the lava here. Get through. And Jay's off to Chozo. No, Jay's off the Talons. We're gonna get a high five in Root Cave. So Jay's gonna route back in Artifact Temple this way. I love how Avena still hasn't checked his artifacts yet. Jay is flying. Really no surprise here no surprise from Jay. One of the best runners in the Prime community. One of the top runners, rather. Missile expansion for Avena in Root Cave. So the question is just, what are we going to see here in Arbor Chamber? Avena setting up this out-of-bounds clip. And it's just double missiles here in Arbor Chamber and Root Cave. So nothing super crazy. So Avena's going to come across Wave Beam. Jay is going to go for hints. Jay's back to landing site. Takes a save and a refill. Avina now here, gonna grab Wave Beam. Avina sees that gravity suit. Avina gets grapple. Again, we've already seen Jay do this, so this is really no surprise here whatsoever. Jay's already routed through Magmore. Jay does not have Gravity Suit. I'm trying to get that off. Avina's going to get the second energy tank of the seed. And Avina's going to go right to Fendrana. Unfortunately, folks, the tracker's being a tad bit slow today. Sorry. I do apologize. Here we go, it's artifact time. Security Cave, Fungal Hall, Tower of Light, Elite Control Access, Dynamo. Interesting. Alright, Avina, what are you going to find here in Fendrana? That's a missile expansion in Ice Ruins East. Jay's going to head back to Chozo. This is good. Avina's taking risks. I like this. And against racers like Jay, who you see here on the restream, we've also got the Ginger Chris and Bra Inc. Add some of the racers here in this lobby. Jungle Boss and Maker's Mask as well with Emerald Pie. Those are your 6 racers for this Metroid Prime 1 Weekly. First time we've actually seen Ruined Shrine, which is a little different. Normally we see Ruined Shrine a heck of a lot earlier. More energy. So that's Jay's second energy tank, because Jay hasn't gone to Fendrana yet. Alright, Avina is now going to make a play for Chapel of the Elders. Wave Beam. It's going to put Tower of Light, Artifact, and Logic. And it's just a missile. Jay gets Artifact 2. No! Jay falls down, goes boom. Jay gets an energy tank. Again, I like the Fendrana play here from Avina. Avina's gonna make a play to check what's behind ice. That's a visor. That's thermal. Ice Ruins West has thermal. There's Jay's second artifact. So thermal's plasma locked. Does that mean plasma's here in Canyon? No, it's an energy tank. Alright, Jay's going to continue to make these plays in the Chozo again. Some of the standard stuff we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Zoid. We haven't seen Gathering Hall, Watering Hall. Haven't seen Upper Dynamo. Jay's going to clear out Magma Pool with the one power bomb that he has. And checking out the other items here, and that's supers! Avina gets supers. Big item. Energy tank. That's 4 for Jay. Jay's got plenty. Okay, and that's just a missile. So nothing really of importance over here for Jay in the Magma Pool training chamber area. And Jay falls into the lava. And Avina fastly into Pirate Labs. That's a missile expansion for Jay. And with those supers, Avina's going to be able to get this check here. Over in Hydra. Jay's finally into Watering Hole. And there's main PBs! Avina gets Ice Beam! This might pay off very big here for Ravina. Required Pirate Labs. And Ice Beam allows Avina to get out the back of labs and not have to reroute this. Avina's gonna take the save and recharge. It's a missile expansion here in Observatory. Jay is doing some out-of-bounds stuff right now. This is to check Upper Dynamo. Energy tank upper, and there is your third artifact. So Jay's ahead on artifacts, but Avina ahead massively on map spacing and info. Now just one more item to check, and Jay is not going to check it. Maybe he already has. A lower watery hall item. Avina gets through the pirate skip with no problem. Blows up the tower. More missiles. Jay heading to Zoid. No required Zoid right now. Is Zoid actually requiring? I have to wait for this little bit of a long battle here. There you go. Avina's finally checking artifact hints. Was that a non-required Zoid? Avina now into Farfen. And now escaping Farfen. So now Jay's gonna go check the furnace items. Again, folks, for those of you just pulling in, this is our Metroid Prime 1 Randomizer Weekly. I'm WXFan21, your commentator and tracker for this event. Well, this week, we have Plasma! Oh, Avina! Oh, boy. That's massive. Avina's got all three beams and knows where thermal is. No, Avina, no, Avina. No, why? Well, Twitch chat's happy. Twitch gets to see the rock. Well, a rock. I guess a compilation of rocks. And Jay does not want whatever's at furnace. It looked like just a missile. If Avina doesn't go back to Chozo, it's not gonna hurt Avina in the least. Jay just needs to Avina needs to hunt the two artifacts that Avina now knows are in Chozo. Which honestly might get, again, Avina's ahead. Avina's got supers, ice, and plasma. down an artifact. Jay has main power bombs. I have no idea what the heck Avina just threw. Zoid itself has, again, that's fine. So Jay is probably going to warp the start here. Yep. And it makes a lot of sense. Jay's now going to go route back to Magmore and defend. That skipping Chozo is going to pay off massively for Avina. But can he maintain his lead? This is a very long fight here against Stardust. And again, we'll see if Avina can maintain his lead here on the restream. Artis is almost defeated. Jay is flying through Magmore. Avina needs to finish off Artis. This fight is so long. Alright, let's go. It's not required, so Artis not required. But the reason Avina did this wasn't to fight Thartis. The reason Avina did this was to get out of Thartis. Was to be able to go and get back to front fen, to go get that thermal visor. And then most likely this is going to be a play to route back into Chozo, grab the artifacts, and then route into mines. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Jay's going to get that energy tank. It's one artifact to 3, but supers and double beams over Jay. Jay is into Phendrana. Avina is gonna get thermal. How fast can Avina get out of Phendrana? Or is Avina gonna go for Chozo Ice Temple? No. Avina's gonna get his first Power Bomb expansion of the Seed. Avina back into Ice Ruins East. Avina is going for whatever this is. Oh, Spider! Man! So loaded is front Phendrana. Supers, Spider, Ice and Plasma, and Thermal. Now, the question is of how fast can Avina get out? Avina needs to go. Where is Avina electing to go? Avina trying for these slope jumps. Gonna get up, heading to this wave door, heading back to, whatever we call that ruined place. Ruined Courtyard. That gimmick. Don't know why Avina's headed for this way. Probably wants to go to Farfen or Lake Magmore. Maybe route in the Chozo artifacts because Avina knows exactly where they are. Avina's gonna warp to Starry. Ooh, Avina never checked Chozo Ice Temple. Don't know if that's gonna come back to bite Avina in the butt. No, Avina saved. Avina, where you going? Tell the commentary so I can do a better job at commentating. No, I'm kidding. Avina is heading back for the elevator just like I thought. This makes a lot of sense. Avina headed for Lake Magmore. Again, we know there's at least one artifact over in Phazon Mines. That's Elite Control access. And of course, Fungal Hall access. So we have 2 over in Mines. No X-ray to get to the Fungal Hall one right now, though. Beautiful reverse grapple. Maybe now you can hear me a little bit better. Here we go. Let's load this up. There we go. Now my boom arm is at a better place. So Avina's in Farfen. Don't know if I agree with this tactic. Oh, that's why Avina's here. Security cave. Or storage cave, rather. Whatever it is. It's a cave, and Avina's going for the artifact. Did Jay just get supers? The only powerbomb Avina has goes in a storage cave. Gets a missile expansion. Security cave for the artifact. That's Ice Beam and Supers for Jay. Nice pirate skip from Jay. Vina with some nice scan dashes. Heading back through the frozen pike. Where is X-Ray Visor? Avina back to Magmore. Grabs the artifact. Oh, Farfend is a beat. That's my second favorite music in the game. Frigate Crash Site, my third. It's a save for Ravina. Watch X-Ray Visor be at workstation. Nope, just a missile. So here's the question. Where's Avina going? Is Avina gonna warp to start? No, back to Fen. Jay's already at Frozen Pike. Jay is flying. Avina's just riding the elevator up and down. So the one thing Avina doesn't have is main PBs. You can't get to EPC from that area. You need a power bomb. You can get a guaranteed power bomb drop from one of the enemies in the same room. Avina warping to start. I don't know if I like this strategy at all. He's got plasma. So Avina's gonna knock out the two Chozo artifacts. So here's the thing with Fungal Hall access. You can't get past MQA or Metroid Quarantine A, logically, without X-Ray Visor. Obviously, if you know the tricks to get around the X-Ray pieces, it's not a big deal. But you need that X-Ray Visor. So Avina is going for Chozo artifacts. Avina finally gets his third tank. I like skipping some of these checks, Avina, but you're gonna have to fly. Neither racer would boost ball right now. Boost ball would be a game changer for these racers, especially for Jay. We see how fast he's moving. Jay, very shortly, going to have 4 artifacts. Avina gets his third, Jay gets his fourth. Come on, tracker. There we go. So the only artifact left that Avina needs is the one over in Upper Dynamo. Now, Jay's checking Gravity Chamber, which we did not see Avina check. If X-Ray is here, this could be game. It's a missile. And nothing. Nothing that Jay wants anyway. So, good skip. That does give Avina a little bit of an extra heads up. Avina. Not wanting to hot dog check this little bomb jump. I understand. Again, folks, if you like Metroid Prime, make sure you go ahead and check out the outstanding Metroid Prime Echoes tournament that we have going on right now. Thank you, Mart. Oh, is the race bot broken, Mart? Can you try... Let's try exclamation R again. No, it's broken. Avina, now in Watering Hall. Jay, back into Frozen Pike. Got what he needed at Fendrana's Edge. So did Avina. Avina's gonna get main PBs here. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. Avina's like, really? That's what main PBs was the entire time? This is going to give Jay back the lead, or close to an advantage now. So Racer tied up 4-4, but because of how Jay is doing this, Jay is most likely making a play for mines visorless. Avina has the info about thermal. Neither racer know where X-Ray is. Missile expansion, lower Watery Hall. And here we go, Jay making a play for Phazon Processing Center, PPC. Neither racer have Phazon suit. Neither racer have... what do you call the gimmick? Boost ball. And Jay has gravity. I didn't realize Jay went back for gravity. Avina with the warp to start. Where is X-Ray Visor? Correct. Elite Control access and Fungal Hall access. But in order to get to Fungal Hall access, you need X-Ray Visor, logically. But again, racers of these caliber don't really need it. There's Elite Control Access. Boombox has the artifact. Avina making a play back through Magamore. Avina into into plasma processing. Is Avina gonna go for plasma processing? No. We got the bots fixed! Thank you, Diesel Pilot. Make sure you give the racers a follow! Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat. Exclamation point C if you want to follow me as well. I am the commentary and tracking team today. Avina finally making a play for Phazon, but this might be a little too late. I would have saved those Chozo artifacts for later. But again, Avina didn't have power bombs. Had one expansion. Could have made it through. Needed the refill. Gets it back through. Into PPC, J into MQA. Remember, what Jay is about to do is out of logic. X-Ray is hiding somewhere before this room. But a racer, again, of Jay's caliber can get through this with no problem. Nothing is preventing the racers from doing out-of-logic tricks. Jay goes after these missiles. Who's gonna get the advantage? Jay in the lead right now, heads to Lower Mines. Avina headed for Artifact 5. Fungal Hall access is going to take care of this for Jay, and Jay has all artifacts. Jay can now, if he wants to, head back, fight Ridley. He can head back, he can fight Ridley, and he can head back, fight Ridley, and what he can do is get that Phazon suit in, folks. Avina's got 5 artifacts. Neither racer has Phazon suit. Phazon suit can be anywhere except for PCA, which Jay just checked. Where is Phazon? Jay's making a play for the safe stations. Gonna check every item out that he can here. And that's Wave Buster. Remember, Jay has no visors. Avina has thermal. Into MQB for Jay. Jay is gonna go for the Phazon hint. Jay has no Spider Ball, no Thermal, no X-Ray, no Boost, no Phazon, no Ice Spreader. Jay is going to go and fight Ridley. Unfortunately for Jay, this is going to be an extremely long Ridley fight. No boost ball for Jay. Everyone say hi to Ridley. Yeah, like I said, the racers the calibers of Avina and Jay can do MQA without X-Ray. Avina's heading down. Gonna go grab his 6th artifact. Jay's just hanging around, having a good old time. Practicing some jumps. Bored, waiting for Ridley to reappear after flying. Avina gets his last artifact. That's artifact 6. We'll see if Avina does the same thing that Jay did. Somebody wake me up when Jay's done with Ridley, alright? I'm kidding. You see how much longer this Meta Ridley fight is without boost balls. So after the first initial chunk of damage down, when Ridley lands for the first time, you can place yourself in a certain corner of the impact crater. And boost ball into Ridley does a ridiculous amount of damage. And you get to the last phase of Ridley. Avina's got Wave Buster. I saw it, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate you, chat. Making sure I get everything all set and marked. Avina now at MQB as well. Jay's on to the last phase of Meta Ridley. Avina's also going to take the whoop. Imagine, just imagine this scenario. Phazon is vanilla. That'd be hilarious. Means the racers will be forced to go find X-Ray and would be forced to go fight Omega Pirate. Where is Phazon suit? Jay's done with Meta Ridley. Phazon hint is Town of the World. Could be in Frigate Crash Site. Could be an overgrown cavern. Great Tree Chamber. Could be Life Grove Access or Life Grove Tunnel. Avina now headed for his very long Ridley fight. All right. Let's go, Jay. Into frigate! I'm assuming Jay checked Overgrown Cavern, so... What's up, Steel? Appreciate that. Yep, I'm comms and tracking today. So the one advantage Jay's gonna have here over Avina is Jay went back and got gravity. Avina never did. Imagine Boost Ball, X-Ray, and then Phazon all in Frigate. Be hilarious. And... Metroid! I don't think Avina had a power bomb when he saw gravity. So Avina's still going through the Meta Ridley fight. Biohazard has a power bomb expansion. Jay is running out of places to look in Talon. So that was a power bomb expansion. Only a couple of item checks left in Talon. Hydro Access Tunnel. Great Tree Chamber, Life Grove Access, 2 checks in Life Grove. Jay is running out of places to look. Avina's defeated Ridley. Avina's going to get the same information about Talon. That Phazon hint. All sorts are very important. So Avina's gonna warp to start just like Jay did. And now Jay has to climb or go down outside of the frigate into Hydro Access Tunnel. Is this where we're gonna find, or where the racers are gonna find Phazon suit? Bomb jump 1, looking for 2 and looking for 3. And it's an energy tank. It's not in frigate. So now the question becomes, does Avina do suitless frigate? Or gravityless frigate, rather. Jay is now going to be making a play to check the last 4 item locations here in Talon Overworld. Jay will come across Phazon before Avina does, just by way of map info. Avina going to Overgrown Cavern. No boost ball for Jay. Avina would need to go around to Chozo into the other way. Avina is going to go do gravityless frigate. The only thing that could have saved Avina in this seed to win was skipping frigate. But now it's Jay's race to lose. Jay is trying for an unbelievably tough bar skip. You thought bar skip the other way was tough. That's tough as well. Beautifully done. Reverse bar skip from Jay. Again, neither racer has boost ball, so could not get through bar skip. Or clear the bars as normal. And Phazon's in life growth. Jay, where you going? Jay, where you going? Jay? Jay doesn't have boost ball. Oh, you can't do life growth yet. No boost ball. Oh, this is a fun seed. This is fun. Anybody else find this fun? I find this fun. Oh my goodness. Jay, Jay, you aren't serious. Okay, so what Jay is about to do is extremely tricky and could allow Avina to get back in this race. Jay is going to do boostless Life Grove Tunnel, which is extremely difficult, even for the most experienced runners. If you fail at all, you have to reset. Thardos was beaten and had just a missile expansion. So that's what Jay was doing. Jay was going back to save. So here we go, folks. Jay is going to go try boostless Life Grove Tunnel. This is an extremely precise trick. And, okay, Jay with another save. It's pretty much a precise double bomb jump. And, okay, Jay gets 1. Missile expansion, and Jay has to reset. Jay has to reset. Off he goes. Nope. Neither racer has a clue what boost ball is. Avina's doing underwater frigate gravityless. You love to see it. All right, here we go. Jay, attempt number 2 at boostless Life Grove. Boost Ball cannot be behind here. So Jay's not only going to have to do boostless across, he's going to have to do boostless back once he gets Phazon Suit. Poor Avina. Jay attempt 3. And that's a reset for Jay. Hey, Twitch chat. Imagine if Boost Ball has been an anti-chamber this entire time. And Jay is literally going from safe station to boostless Life Grove without checking anti-chamber. Imagine. Let me just set that up for you all. Boost Ball and anti-chamber. And Jay is going to go right past it. Okay, but in all seriousness, that'd be kind of funny if Boost the entire time was hanging out in Antechamber. Alright, Jay, here we go. No, Life Grove Tunnel does not have Phazon. Phazon has to be in Life Grove itself. One of the two checks here. Avina falls all the way down, heading towards Hydro Access Tunnel. Avina takes a save or a reset. Avina's gonna reset. Jay missed it again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Avina is going to go route around Frigate. I like this play from Avina. Bowling alley. You mean Hall of the Elders? Okay. I was gonna say bowling alley. This is no Super Metroid. Jay has to reset again. This has allowed Avina to claw this back. Yeah, that's Hall of the Elders. I don't know if we'll see them check. Crossway hasn't been checked. Hall of the Elders and Elder Chamber hasn't been checked. Antechamber hasn't been checked. Chat, Avina's doing the thing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's been an antechamber the whole time! Jay could have been done with the seed! Are you kidding me? I set that up as a joke! I didn't expect it to be there! I set that up as a joke! I did not expect it to be right there! Oh, that's tough. Jay's gonna be pissed. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Jay had to do was check the anti-chamber. Even you saw Ravina stare at Boost Ball like, really? Oh, that's too funny. Oh, I was laughing too hard. I got a tear coming out of my eye. Oh, that's funny. So in case you all haven't figured it out, because Bruh's joining us over in Twitch chat, Bruh's finished in first place in the lobby. Everyone else is so pissed in chat. So Avina's gonna go. Avina's got boost. That is terrible. But Avina back in the lead. Remember I said this was Jay's race to lose. Phazon gotten. Phazon suit gotten. Oh. I feel bad for Jay. I was literally trying to set up just like a joke for Twitch chat. Like, imagine if it was there. And it was right there. I couldn't have scripted that better. You did boostless Life Grove. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Jay's on attempt. I've lost count. Just not happy. Nicely done, bro. Yeah, Jay not happy. So Jay's now gonna do this. Again, Jay doesn't have Spider. So Jay doing this a little bit more carefully. And down. Unbelievable. So Jay is doing something called the wall crawl that Bruh is doing. I'm assuming that means completely skipping, doing out of bounds, correct, Bruh? Skipping Life Grove on the way back. Avina off to fight Metroid Prime Exo. Yeah, out of bounds. That's what I thought. Jay is gonna be so... I don't like swearing on stream, but Jay is gonna be so peeved, which is the politest way I can say what Jay is probably saying at his computer monitor or TV, whatever he's playing on. Probably swearing. Oh, that's unfortunate. And remember, Jay has no visors. Jay never went back to Ice Ruins West to get thermal. Avina begins climb up worst room in the game. I call it worst room in the game. The impact, the Phazon core. Phazon core, in my opinion, worst room in the game. Or impact core, whatever this room is called. I call it worst room in the game. Folks, make sure you give the racers a follow if you're not already. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams, which is just me. Phase Encore. Jay is not happy. Beautiful super missile land for Vina. 2 super missile lands. You'd love to see it. A little wave buster. I got so excited I forgot to mark Boost Ball off for Ravina. I don't think there's a way Jay can catch up to Avina at this point. I need to go back and watch this and clip it because I need to have that storytelling added to my broadcasting reel. I am so sorry, folks. I said it literally for like storytelling and like joke purposes, but was just setting it up and it was there. Ugh. It wasn't that. It was just Rando being Rando. Alright, Avina's gonna be moving on to Subchamber 3 here shortly. Avina finally through life. Jay finally through life growth. Actually, this is Subchamber 3. Commentator still in shambles after that boost ball call. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. I think that hit Prime. That wave beam thing hit Prime. Nice. That's a super missile. Very nice. Subchamber 4, yep. Chad, I hope you're having fun with this seed. Jay was ahead by about 5 to 7 minutes based on movement, based on where he was. Avina making great skips to try beating Jay, but then making the mistake of going back to Chozo to grab the artifacts first before getting the artifacts from Chozo on the way back to the impact crater, which is what I would have done. I would have gone and just tried to get the ones in mines first, but unfortunately for Jay, the extra time in doing boostless life growth is not gonna pan out. Avina's gonna go into Prime Essence with 1 visor. Jay's going in with 0. The room that Avina got Boost Ball in was called Antechamber. that's it. Prime Exo defeated. Jay now trying to set up Exo Skip. But again, Jay would have already been had to a fighting Prime Essence to even have a shot. It is the Ice Beam room, that's correct. Vina has one advantage over Jay in the Prime Essence fight, and that is Thermal. Jay unfortunately fell down the wrong way. Good pull cancels from Avina so far. Jay making a great climb back up phase encore. Great recovery. Not much Avina can do in Prime Essence's X-ray state. X-ray visor state, rather. Now Avina's just waiting for the thermal phase of Prime Essence, and this race is gonna be over. Game! GG's Avina. GG's to both racers. Get Avina in here. See if Avina wants to chat. Jay forfeited from the race. Jay is not joining post-game interview, which is, for his post-game interview, completely understandable. Wow, what a really weird ending to the scene. We'll see if Avina wants to join. If not, no worries. But again, what a seed. I agree. Where was X-Ray? And again, we already saw Ice Spreader. That was back in Vault. We saw that very early on in the seed. So it's just, where was X-Ray Visor? We're going to have to wait on a Venus side. Here we go. Wait for the scroll. Here comes Avina.
Oh,
Avina,
Jesus.
GG's.
One
What?
sec. Sorry for the language. You are
No.
coming out of my speakers and not my headphone. And you scared the living Dickinson out of me.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
What's up,
Well, I
Avina?
can hear you at a reasonable volume now. Thank you.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
are you?
good thing. I'm good. Good thing you didn't hear me when you
Uh,
found Boost Ball.
oh man, good thing no one else heard me when I found Boost Ball.
I could only
Oh,
imagine. So Jay, it took Jay almost 7 attempts to get through Boostless Life Grove. You had
oh
overtaken.
no!
You
Oh
had
no!
overtaken Jay at that point, and Jay never checked Anti-Chamber. I set it up on commentary too. I went, "Hey chat, just imagine Boost Ball hanging out in Anti-Chamber as like a
Ah.
joke and as like a storytelling, and you went and checked it."
Here,
And
wait, which
I
speed gaming are we
lost it.
on? I want to see
Speed
chat.
Gaming 6. I lost it. You stared at Boost Ball for like 2 seconds, like really?
Well,
You
all
think
of
you
my
had the whole
routing for
time?
the past 45 minutes.
Was
My volume's a little
outstanding.
high, sorry.
No,
Well, it was based around not having boost ball.
yeah,
And I
but
could have had that at
also,
any point.
but like at the same time, Avina, like you, based on routing decisions and knowing who you were up against, I loved the certain calls to skip certain items, go into certain areas. You led Jay for a good portion of the seed.
Yeah, there was definitely, I think it was when I'm really proud of this, used Dardis not as a hallway, but a shortcut. 10 out of 10. Very proud of that. I felt like I was in a good spot.
Yeah. So
But from then I was on like artifact cleanup, and maybe I accidentally find the Phazon suit, and if I don't, just please do not let it be in Magmore, because then I'm cooked.
yeah. So I forgot to check Phazon off for Jay. So what was the decision? Like one question I wanted to ask. What was the decision to go and do Chozo cleanup before? You could have led Jay the entire time. You had one power bomb at that point to go to PPC, and then you save back to start.
Okay, so one power bomb to go through mines sucks, and it's really slow unless you get really lucky, which has happened to me. I think like this week actually in a CGC race, but terrible thing to bet on, and I felt like I was super ahead. And at like the 10-minute mark, when I got wave, I was like, okay, I'm just not going to do Chozo. Why would I do Chozo? So all of that, I was like, I had a couple items that needed either power bombs for the gravity suit or boost to get through back. Plasma was behind either power bombs or boost. So I knew that there's a good chance that since I skipped Chozo in its entirety, which is usually stacked, I would find something there. And if I didn't, I was just going to grab those two artifacts and then go to mines anyway. And if I didn't find anything, so be it. If I did, both boost and power bombs make it a lot faster and play out well for me. Yeah.
So what bailed you out, obviously, at the end was Jay losing his entire advantage to, boostless life growth.
Yeah,
Which
that
sucks.
Also, does that mean he did? Wait, did he go in reverse bar skip, or did he just not check that?
Reverse bar skip. And
Okay.
Jay also. So Jay had the first powerbomb expansion very early on. Skipped gravity on the first time through. Jay ended up clearing front Chozo, getting main power bombs, which obviously we saw you get.
Yeah.
Eventually as well, over in Watering Hole, and got gravity after that. So we went right through Frigate, reverse bar skip, took Jay a little bit, but obviously, once Jay figured out that it had to be in life growth, went back, saved in across from Anti-Chamber, and then just kept doing it. Never checked the Anti-Chamber.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Really sucks. And I feel bad for Jay, because that's really tough. Also, apparently, X-Ray was in Storage Depot A, so bleep this seed.
Storage A. Yeah, no one should ever go there.
No, that is a terribly long room to begin with. You get the Shadow Pirates, then you have to get the Wave Pirates. You have to go all the way to the end to unlock the stupid door, and then go all the way back.
I gotta say, right before I fought Ridley, I actually like mentally made a checker that would have been a huge misplay, which was I saved down in MQB, and I was like, well, if it says mines, I'll just kill OP, check, all that stuff, go up. No, would not have been able to do that. Also, when I fought Ridley, I don't know if anyone caught it, but I had the greatest skill shot of my life with that plasma beam while he was about to like land.
I missed it.
Okay. I don't know if anyone saw it, but if anyone did, I like yelled and my partner came running in from the other room to make sure I was okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, I'm so glad someone saw it.
Yeah, Mart's been fantastic, so. All right, so with that being said, there was really nothing else to talk about with the seed. It was pretty straightforward. It was what it was, you making the great choice to skip Chozo in its entirety, routing it back in, obviously, again, we heard your thoughts on it, rather than just going right into PPC. Jay had the advantage of going to do front Chozo first, getting main power bombs, and then routing in PPC had little to no problem with that. But then again, this entire thing came down to where Boost Ball was.
Yeah.
It was an antechamber, which was a terrible location, but man, made for fantastic commentary, and it's going to be great when I put together my broadcasting reel.
I also, full disclosure, if Boost had been in anywhere in, what's it called, the crashed frigate, I would have fully committed to boosting hat and then also reverse bar skip, and then I also definitely would not have checked antechamber and would have been also doing exactly what Jay did. I assume that's the routing he took. Well, he didn't have boost. So he just walked by it? Or did he come in upper mines?
So he came in from, he went through all the way through frigate. Again, he had gravity, so he right through.
Oh, he had gravity. Right.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Did reverse bar skip, and then checked Great Tree Chamber, saw nothing, and then after that was just right into Lake Chozo, saved, and then boostless Life Grove the entire time, and then out of bounds to come back. Which is what Broad did. That's how he came in first. Broad never found boost either. Did either of them? I assume neither of them did gravity-less frigate. Because if I hadn't done that, I would have finished about the same time as Bro, and I'm really sad about that call on my part.
I don't know if Bro did. I know Bro did boostless life grow, but Bro got it on the second try.
So I was like, okay, my bosses were terrible. I could have done that like 5 minutes faster if I wasn't like shaking. Bro was like 112 or 116.
Yeah, Bro was 112.
So I was in... I did my first frigate crash site climb and could have gone to antechamber and seen boost at like 102. I could have done... Okay, I still would have lost to Bro by like 2 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
At least. 2 minutes assuming I did my best final bosses and didn't just bully myself on both faces.
Yeah, it was...
Also, speaking of that plasma beam location, I was on my way to check that as my last thing in Finn, and I was like, okay, well, I could see plasma beam being here if, booster power bombs were in early Chozo, and this would be terrible and really funny. But if it's not, I was like working on the assumption that it was not there, and then it was, which is why I like just stopped moving. I was like, wait, what do I do now? I guess I go get Spider Ball and artifact cleanup. Oh no.
Very cool.
It was a very fun seed. I got to do a lot of things I enjoy doing that I'm comfortable at, and I didn't have to do any of the things I know how to do that I am not comfortable at.
Well, it makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
But, Avina, always a pleasure chatting with you. We're going to get on here. I know we got a ridiculous amount of stuff happening on SpeedGaming.
Indeed.
Are you in the Echoes tournament?
No, I have played that game one time. Well, 2 times. Once vanilla and then once on a rando. I'm not good at it.
There you go. Well, it's my friendly opportunity to tell you all to make sure you check out the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer tournament we have going on. And once this tournament is over, I believe we have, what, CGC to finish out the year? Usually?
I don't remember if it's CGC then Prime or Prime then CGC, but yeah.
Usually it's CGC then Prime, because I think Prime usually is like April to summertime. But
I feel like it was the other way around this year, but I don't know. I can't remember. Time is fake. Everything's made up.
All right. Well, that being said, I apologize to both Davina and Jay for setting that up on commentary about literally just joking about where Boost Ball was. But at the same time,
it worked out for me. I'll take it.
Exactly. It worked out for Ravina.
Speaking of the Echoes tournament, Jay is in the next few minutes, actually, about 15 minutes, starting a race of his own. You should go check that out. He's really good and really fun to watch. I have no idea. I don't know if they have one yet, or a race time, rather.
I don't see one. But, folks, make sure you go and check out Jay for that Echoes tournament race. Avina, any last-minute thoughts?
No. Follow the runners, follow the commentators, too.
That's right. All right, so for Ravina and for Jay, I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next mission.
Next mission.